welcome to a general reading for the week of June 5th, 2017. I am going to use soul purpose cards and fairy cards. And I'm just going to pull a few and see what messages come through for this week. What are the messages? Now, this doesn't have anything to do with my monthly or bi-monthly or bi-weekly readings that goes through the zodiac sign. For a general reading, whoever listens to this video, there's a message, or you wouldn't be here, okay? And we don't necessarily say it doesn't resonate with me because it's for the week and we haven't even approached some of the days, so give it a chance. I'm going to intuitively pick up things and I'm going to get message from beyond. Okay, we have the sensitivity card. This card represents you being empathic this week. Perhaps some of you might be overly sensitive to what people have to say or think about you. You might be in a position where you're actually picking up on other people's feelings because your energy is going to be highly sensitive this week. Now, this also means changes, okay? And changes that are basically about what you want to see happen, not just within you, but with the people and the environment around you. So this is a week I feel that there is more grounding work that needs to be done because when we're highly sensitive, we tend to become emotional. And in order to ground that and to have it serve a purpose for you instead of just kind of being all over the place emotionally or full of tears, is to ground. There are a lot of free grounding exercises to do on YouTube. You can Google search grounding if you don't know how to do that. My favorite is just feeling my feet, sinking into the earth. Even if you're not standing out in nature, just allow your feet to sink into your floor. They're not actually going to sink in your floor. Your energy is going to sink in the floor. Also, you want to look at your root chakra, which is basically right above your pelvis or tailbone. And maybe you want to imagine an anchor coming out from the root chakra into the earth and anchoring you, grounding you, okay? So also too, messages I'm getting here with the sensitivity is, there may be some misunderstandings or you might take some things wrong from a mate or a boss or a friend, even a family member. So just make sure you ground and understand that this could be a highly sensitive week. But what's beautiful about it is you're also empathic. And it's beautiful to be able to be intuitive on that level. But it can also make you feel scattered or just out of place too when you're not grounded, okay? The next card is leadership. So this is a great week here, guys, to take empowerment. Take empowerment with just you, okay? Some of you might be working on a project that calls for public speaking, or maybe you have to direct a training class. Maybe you have to make decisions for your team. Maybe you have to make decisions in relationships. Either way it goes, leadership is on the call for this week. So you guys dial in, not me, but just kind of dial into the universe and ask the universe to assist you with your leadership qualities and qualifications that will be needed this week. The next card is you're on the right path. Some of you may be questioning, am I in the right career? Am I in the right relationship? What should I be doing? Should I change jobs? The confirmation here is you're on the right path. And I'm just giving examples when I'm talking about this, okay? It's a message to keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Even though you may not see that it's working or you may not feel that it's working, it is working, okay? Again, with the sensitivity card, there are things that you may have to take empowerment in regards to change. Same thing for leadership, okay? Speak up. Don't be afraid what other people are going to think of you. Just speak up, speak your feelings, but do it in a very sensitive way, okay? But you're on the right path. Now let's see what the fairies have to say. Well, we've got dietary change, we've got autumn, and we have perfect timing. So it looks like some of you, this is a good week for changes in the diet. Okay, now Spirit has given me messages beyond the diet. Like maybe there's changes that you need to make on how you feel about your job, how you feel about your relationship. Dietary change can be related to that. No, it doesn't mean like you're going to go on a boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife diet. But what it means is you're going to change things. Dietary change is changing things for a healthier way. Okay, to live a healthier life, to create healthy boundaries. Okay, but let's talk about diet. Some of you may not need to lose weight. Some of you may need to lose weight. And what Spirit is saying here and what the fairies are saying here is to definitely consider your diet. Are you consciously eating? Are you emotionally eating? Okay, are you eating foods that are low in fat? Are you eating foods that are high in fat? What is your diet doing, not just to your physical body, but to your emotions and to your mental body? Okay? What is it doing to your spiritual body? So these are questions you need to ask in regards to your diet. All that I just mentioned. Now let's talk about dietary relationships. Dietary relationships, what are you putting into this relationship? What are you taking out of this relationship? What are you getting? What are you giving? Do you need to actually go on a diet with your relationship? I know that sounds kind of humorous, but maybe kind of quirky at the same time. But think about it. Sometimes we give too much. Sometimes we take too much. So maybe we need a balance in giving and taking. Okay? Maybe we need to create healthy boundaries because we have just kind of been all over the place in our relationships. And so people may be taking advantage of us. Or we may be feeling codependent. Okay? So that's your homework this week. What are you going to do as far as eating consciously? And what are you going to do about having a healthy relationship? And that's not just with a lover. That's also with family and friends. Now, autumn is saying that what I'm getting here is a couple things. One, those who are on a diet, those who are wanting to make changes that are healthy changes. That's the focus this week, guys. Healthy changes to better my spiritual, mental, emotional, spirit, and physical body. Same thing in regards to eating and relationships, even at work. Okay, so what you're working on beginning this week and moving forward, you are definitely going to see amazing effects by the time you get to the fall or to autumn. For those who are in Australia or countries that are now having winter and we're having summer here in the United States, that would be the opposite for you. Why did that come in? Because Spirit just gave it to me. So autumn, I do believe, would be your spring because you would be starting in winter and almost winter and then landing in spring. Also, I'm getting there are messages from last autumn, 2016, that really took effect on you emotionally, which changed the way you've been eating, the way you've been having relationships, or trying to get yourself to be perfect when you are not perfect. You don't have to be perfect. What you have to be is conscious and a very loving, beautiful human being. Okay? That's all you need to be. What is to vibe from that? That's what's meant to come in your life. So really check into where your vibes are right now. What you're thinking, what you're imagining, okay, what you're speaking, and what you're perceiving, and what you're sending out there as your internal message. Okay, that's all what you need to check into. But in autumn of 2016, there were some changes that happened to you. It affected your diet. It affected your relationship. It affected your work. Okay? But if you follow the guidelines from my intuition and spirit, you will be okay by autumn. You'll get where you want to get. Now, you might not be in this perfect body, for example. You might not be perfectly healthy, but you're changing to move towards that goal. Understand? And here is perfect timing, which means this is the right time for you to move forward on everything I just spoke here. It's time to move forward. These things need to be brought into consciousness. Okay? Check in with your emotions. Check in with your empathic gifts. Ground. Take leadership. Doesn't mean you're a controlling person. Means just take charge. The best leader is you on your path. So take leadership on your path right now. And of course, you're on the right path. So this guidance here is saying that you're on the right path. Then we've got the dietary change. We have autumn. We have perfect timing. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull a love card from the angels. And let's see what the message is for the week of June 5th. What are the messages, Spirit? For this lovely group. Don't start barking. You don't need to bark now, Pistol. Messages. All right. Let's see. Getting to know each other. So some of you, of course, this reading's not going to resonate with all of you regarding love. But I do feel a lot of this here between the soul purpose cards and the fairy cards would resonate with a lot of us. We need to be an example for Earth. Earth is a part of our soul purpose. We need to show Earth and let Earth feel us that we can walk a beautiful journey. Not only does this help heal Earth, but it also sends out a message to others, even telepathically, my friends. We as souls are naturally telepathic. Not all of us might be empathic, though, because not all of us open up our centers to feel. But we can be. Okay? So let's be the beautiful souls we are this week. So getting to know each other. What this means is there may be some of you that already know someone who may be a friend or may just be a visual interest at this time. And what this card is saying is there's an opportunity to step forward and get to know each other. Some of you might already be with this person, which is fantastic if you are. I get a good feeling from this vibe. I think instead of spending most time judging the person, judging the friendship or the relationship, spend more time getting to know each other. I think your mate would be happy to know that you are interested in what they're interested in. Okay? So spend time getting to know each other. Don't worry about where this is going. Be in the present moment. As you reveal your innermost selves, okay, especially to each other, you will be creating that bond or deepening that bond. The most important part of any relationship, whether it's a love relationship, a love friendship relationship, family love relationship, is that friendship. Because that friendship, if you bond that friendship, you've got something that can go on for a very long time, if not eternity. When we meet someone and we think they're hot, for example, or we just feel really good and the chemistry's really hot and we just kind of take off with it. We can feel that uplifting energy and we go with it. And we want to hurry up and get that relationship going. You know, our hormones are flowing, blah, blah, blah. But what happens is you're feeling that spark and that excitement, that infatuation. But that doesn't guarantee that the relationship is going to last, because that spark eventually is going to tither out. Where when you establish a bond, a beautiful, loving, sincere, honest bond, it's there. It's there, my friends. It's not going anywhere. Trust is so important. Understanding is so important. Believing is so important. Have a great week, my soul friends. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Actually, my guides told me to do it, so I think I'm going to keep something like this going every week, and I'm still going to do my monthlies and my bi-monthlies. I just wanted to say to all of you too, I'm really grateful, really blessed to have all of you join me in my videos and on my YouTube channel. Have a great week. Much love and blessings.